Hello again. I just finished booking my Judgment Day card. Now, unfortunately, I had to leave Undertaker off the card because of what I'm doing with the NWO and various other things. And I had to take into account the plane ride from hell where Scott Hall and Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect, got fired on. And while that wasn't too much of a result for Mr. Perfect, I did plan on doing. I would have liked to have done more with him. I probably would have, had I been booking Raws, I would have been putting him over certain people because I think he did put in one hell of a performance at the Royal Rumble, and they never really paid that off again. Okay, we've got Hurricane and Chavo Guerrero Jr. I would have liked to have that in his name, and I would have put Hurricane over here. Now, as you remember, I put the belts on Scott Hall and X-Pac. I'd forgotten that I didn't know that Scott Hall had been taken off, or was going to be taken off this early. I thought I had another month with him. But anyway, after the plane ride from hell, X-Pac is told he needs a new partner. He goes to his old friend Justine Credible, and he's thrown an NWO shirt. And we've got a new, pretty hot tag team, but they're going up against the Hardys, and unfortunately they just don't get the to go over here. William Regal versus the Godfather. I just wanted to put Godfather on another pay-per-view, and I thought this would be a good thing. The Un-Americans would have formed by now, and they would have started going up against America, and Godfather and his ladies. I would have kept Godfather with his ladies. I don't know why they stopped that. Apparently his escort business wasn't so successful or something, and that was such bullshit. But I just would have kept down the ladies that he had, the number. But yeah, William Regal goes over here because Godfather was on his way out, and that's alright. Then we go to Intercontinental Title ladder match, and Eddie goes over here. Eddie goes over, and backstage after the match, he's celebrating. This is a little while later. He's like, I'm the champion, SA, and everything. And then he's, boom! Someone attacks him from behind, and he said, and then the camera turns around, and you see it's D'Lo Brown, and he goes, and D'Lo goes, you better recognize that there's another frog splasher here. And this is eventually going to lead to a match where we're going to have the 3 frog splashes. We'll probably do it on Raw, and it's going to be over the Intercontinental title, and we're going to do something with that. Because I like D'Lo, and I think he was majorly underutilized. And B, I really think this is something that should be done. Women's title, Trish Stratus versus Molly Holly. Now, this has gone back to the other version of Molly Holly, and since then she's kind of turned heel. But we're not playing up the granny panties thing. We're not going to talk about her butt or anything. It's just going to be the Hollies, and Trish Stratus is going to be hanging out with the APA, who are still in business and doing some stuff backstage and that kind of stuff. Trish Stratus goes over here because she needs to, and then we've got so after Mania, Chris Jericho's done babyface. back again, I know. But to me, it makes a little bit more sense to have Triple H be a part of the NWO and everything. And in doing that, I had to turn Jericho babyface. Jericho is upset at McMahon, and he's still making jokes about Stephanie, even though Stephanie's not really on TV anymore. She's taken a hiatus or something. We just haven't seen her. She hasn't been around. Vince says she's taking care of business at the main office, sort of thing. And Jericho is still making fun of her by proxy, even by her absence. And Vince finally had enough, and he says, "Okay, Jericho, you want to keep saying those things? I'm going to feed you to the next big thing, Brock Lesnar." And that's what happens. He's going up against Brock. Brock absolutely destroys him. He puts up a bit of a fight. It's one of the biggest challenges Brock has had since his debut. And yeah, I'm feeding him right to Jericho, and I'm putting him over Jericho, because I'm eventually going to put him in a match, and he's going to be going over other people. Hair versus hair, Edge versus Kurt Angle, same deal. This was a great feud. I don't see any reason to change it. Then we go to a no holds barred match. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin versus the Big Show. Austin goes over, and I believe this is the last we see of Austin. He's going to walk out because I can't change that. I just can't. But he will be back, and it'll be one more round. Okay. Hell in a Cell, Hulk Hogan versus Triple H. No way Hogan's coming out of this one with the belt. Hogan, we'll have NWO members coming out from under the ring, which is now consists of Just Incredible, X-Pac, Big Show, and Nash. But Nash is hurt. By the way, Nash was during the WWE Tag Title match. Yeah, Nash was up at the thing looking like this. And after that match, we see Nash backstage, and he's sort of standing there. He's going, "You better show me more tomorrow." And then before the match with Triple H, he tells Triple H, You better come back with the belt, because if you don't, you're going to be dealing with me." And Triple H is like, looks at him. He's a bit scared, but he's like, "Don't worry, buddy, it's in the bag." And yeah, we gotta make Hogan look strong, but yeah, he's not got creative control here. He's going to lose the belt, and it's alright with me that he does so. Later on, we're going to do some stuff with Hogan. Alright. Thank you for listening. We will be back pretty soon.